on. Hello, team. Thank you for your patience. Technical difficulties solved.
Woo!
Woohoo!
Woo! And we still have however many minutes. 37 minutes in the first hour. It's plenty to play in. And sorry about that. Thank you for your patience. Neil, how's it going?
Things are going very well. I spent yesterday over at the Petrified Forest near Santa Rosa, which was fantastic. I got to see some trees that were 3.4 million years old.
What?
That had been knocked over by a volcanic eruption, and then just like leveled and covered with ash and fossilized over the years, which was super cool because you can see every little detail. You could even see like the little termite holes on the trees to see that they had termites, 3.5 million years ago, because the fossilization of that is so good. It was outstanding.
That's awesome. What about you, Jen? What you been up to?
Turning into a cat lady. More and more into the hell of cat love. I walked Jira in the corridor of my apartment building today, and she really liked it. Like, she was running along and purring. And I was like back and forth. So she's doing her tiny workout. That's good. And that's it. Yeah, just working on some game that I can speak about.
Secrets.
POV. Like.
Just pulling my hair out, going through life. No, things are good. Upgraded my lights, which made a huge difference during stream, and just slowly fixing things that my stream needed fixing. I leave on a trip next week. I'm going to Italy, which I'm very, very excited for. So it's a travel year for V, which is amazing. So
which cities are you going to?
Actually, I have a list. It's I know Rome, Florence, Venice, and Milan. So
cool.
Very exciting. Short terms in each, but still enough to see it. And being a glass artist, like Italy has been on my list of places to go for forever. So I'm really excited for that. Besides that, I'm doing a charity stream on Sunday and Monday, so I'm also excited for that as well. And that's all over here.
I have been involved in lots of releases at Twitch. Most recently, probably the Twitch Studios Talent Development Program. It's really cool. And it's just a way that the community can interact with Twitch Studios. And if you want to kind of level up your production, trying to make ourselves as available as possible. We're a really small team, so we're hoping that we can do as much good as possible with the few people we have. So it's cool, and there's something that has yet to be announced that I am actually working on like crazy that I think all of you at Misscliks particularly will like, and that's going to be announced on Friday.
I think I know what it is.
You do?
I think.
What's your prediction? I won't say yes or no.
Wait, the summit with certain things.
Oh, that was part of the Twitch Studios Talent Development Program? You mean?
Oh, no, never mind.
That's okay. No, this is a Twitch-related thing. That other thing that you're talking about is actually going to be announced Thursday.
Oh, I can't wait for that. Okay.
Lots of announcements this week. Announcements of announcements. But...
classic esports.
I know, classic. But we're here to play Dungeons & Dragons. That's what we do each week. We come here, we meet together, we play Dungeons & Dragons 2nd edition, or as we like to call it, 2. Neil, with special Neil rules. Neil has been our DM for 4 years now, and we've been playing every Tuesday since then.
Yep. I'm getting old, people. Getting old.
I know, it's crazy to think that I've actually been doing this, I think, a year now with you guys, at least.
Wow.
Which is crazy to think.
It is crazy.
It's been a long time.
I think it's been over a year, because I just realized that it had been over a year that I've been doing Dice Camera Action, and you were with us before I started doing that show.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. It has been a really long time then.
Yeah. And also, I'm just sharing this in chat right now. It's my 38-month sub anniversary.
Woo!
That's one of the longest. I think the only person that beats me is Ishtara.
That's crazy.
Wait, how does Ishtara beat you?
Because he got to the site before me and clicked the button to sub.
Oh.
But he beats me like by like a couple hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's like he was the first to sub and you were the second?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Very nice.
Anyways, so Neil, where are we? What are we doing? Also, we're missing Trump.
Yeah.
So where is
So-
Ransom this week?
Well, that's going to play into what's been going on. After last week's events, Kel Bell has wanted to launch some sort of assault on the Wrathwood, where these orcs have been located. And so she taps Ransom as an assistant to go do these things, while you guys are going to be put in charge of a very important domestic issue. You guys have been in the town of Bridgelight, which I'm going to make sure you are all centered on right now. And Bridgelight is named for this bridge that covers the river, the Lake Edric, and they have all these fancy lights on them that get replaced every year. They're these magical lights that are kind of imbued into these paper lanterns that sit on the tops of poles and kind of dangle on the sides. But the lanterns get worn, they get damaged, and when they get damaged, they stop functioning. So once a year, on the first day of summer, they replace all the lanterns up and down the bridge and have this big bridge lighting ceremony. So while Ransom is off helping Kel Bell go deal with the orcs out there, you guys have been placed in charge of, not in charge of the whole bridge lighting ceremony, but you're supposed to come up with a new original song for the bridge lighting ceremony and help run a few of the details around there. So that is your task for the day. You're muted. You're all muted.
I'm fighting with production. Something broke already. So
Oh my
Kellen
God.
is thinking about a poem he wrote.
Sure. So in the meantime, everyone is seated around a table in the Donut, which is the tavern you guys are hanging out in. You've just been given this assignment, and Ransom has just left to go help Kel Bell and her people take out the orcs in the Wrathwood. You have a full day before the bridge lighting ceremony, so you got one day to come up with your new song. With you is Guy Claypool, Bash Rockstorm, and Cook the Chef. And Cook the Chef, kind of sitting at this table with you guys, speaks up for the first time in a long time. And he says, you know, I've all been really appreciating you picking me up here in Bridgelight so long ago and going along with you guys. And I've really appreciated the things that we've done together and that I've been allowed to participate in this journey of yours, but I have a request.
I look up. What is your request?
Can I go back to my real name? My name's Dave. Can we just start calling me Dave instead of Chef or instead of Cook?
Why don't you like that name?
You know, it kind of feels a little dismissive, like that's all I am to you is just a cook.
Alright.
You know, it feels like you're calling me by my function and rather than as my person. Like, what if I called you singer or I called you ocarina player, you know,
No,
or I just
see,
called you manager?
It'd have to be like a quippy nickname to be the equivalent. It'd have to be like Singer the Poet or like, you know, like Whaler the Singer. Like it's cute, right? It's like a cool nickname. That's why we gave it to you.
How about like Chef Dave the Cook?
Why are you just saying something now? Did this not ever bother you before?
Well, it didn't bother me at first, but now I kind of feel like I've been, you know, relegated to, you know, just to cook things for you guys, and I don't know. Like, I'm happy with how things are going, but I just like a little bit more. I don't know.
So, like-
I mean, is it a big deal to call me Dave instead of Chef or Cook?
Not at all.
If you want, you can call me Dave. You know,
If
if you want like a cool nickname.
If Dave is what you want to be called, that is fine. We will call you Dave from now on.
I like Chef Dave the Cook.
You could call me D. You know, that's a cool,
How
quippy nickname. You could call me D the cook.
D the cook is pretty cool. It's not
I
as
could do
cool.
D the cook.
Alright, D the cook, fine.
So
Okay.
when we go
Thank
and
you.
reference anything to you, we're gonna be like, "Hey, D the cook," like.
You could just say, "Hey D," you know.
Then that's not D the cook. That's
Well-
just D.
You could call me D the cook. You could call me D. You can call me
look,
Dave.
not everyone can be an artist, right? So if like you really want your name to like, you know, just be straightforward and utilitarian, then sure, man, we'll call you Dave.
Alright, Dave it is, or D.
I'll just in my head always
Thank you.
think Chef the Cook and wish that, you know, we could call you something cooler, but that's okay.
How about I like Chef D. Cause like Chef.
You know, I heard of Chef Boyardee once, something like that.
Yeah, he was a really good rapper.
Chef
He's a
Boyardee.
grand artist. Alright. D the cook / Dave / D / DD.
Yeah.
/ everything but just the cook. Got it.
Thank you. Thank
Okay.
you.
Well, thanks for voicing your uncomfortableness. It's appreciated when people take the time to communicate about how they feel, that we can remedy it before it escalates and gets into something crazy.
Yeah.
You're so right, babe. You're so sensitive. That's why I love you.
I kind of go back, like I'm listening and talking for a minute, but then I go back and I'm just kind of quiet and I'm staring at a wall right now.
What's on that
So,
wall, Cass? Why is it so interesting?
I've just been thinking, you know, ever since, well, I don't want you guys calling it a drug fest again because it wasn't that. But ever since the ship and that lady who disappeared, and then I don't even know if it's the same person, but I feel somewhere it is that the same person or a person like that put everybody to sleep again. And I don't know what's going on, but I just feel like something's coming, and I just can't shake this feeling. And
I go right up to her
Oh,
face.
that's
I'm looking
cute.
at her pupils really carefully.
And I'm like,
No, it's-
literally nose to nose with Helen right now, and I'm like,
Does she look
my
high?
pupils are fine.
You know, they're slightly dilated, but it is kind of dark in here. You know, it's not bright daylight, so maybe that's why they're slightly dilated. They're not super big. They're not dinner plates.
Cass, I think
Hold
it's
on.
possible that you're still just coming down from something, which is fine. You know, it's fine. Just like try to chill.
Helen,
Try
would
to
you
let it
take-
mellow.
Helen, would you take me seriously for once? Like,
Yeah.
you know, I don't do that stuff.
I mean, I know you did, and then you didn't.
Yeah, and so did you, but do you now?
No.
Look, guys, chimes in Guy Claypool. I think, like, Kess is trying to tell us something important here. Like, we should listen to her in the same way we listen to D, you know? Like, Kess.
Thank you.
Kellen kind
What
of
are
rolls
you
his
trying
eyes a
to
little
say
bit,
to
but
me?
like, yeah, like Olivia said, we should do that.
I've been trying
Yeah.
to tell you guys, there's something going on. There's a hidden, if it's not one, then there's two, which is even more dangerous. But somebody put us to sleep and then she disappeared. Like, that's dangerous. She put us in a dream world where we almost didn't get out. Of course, my boyfriend burned me alive at the stake, but, you know, I somehow
Whoa.
got us out of there. And it was very traumatic for me.
Was this like a metaphorical burning at the stake, or?
No. When we woke up, he told me he burned me alive. I mean, I wasn't alive. Apparently, I was dead in the dream, which doesn't make any sense.
Kellen's
And-
mouth is like slightly open, and he's like trying really hard to understand, but he's like this doesn't make any
Yeah.
sense.
So I told you guys this. We were on a ship. We found a ship, and everybody was asleep on the ship. And then there was this lady who was also asleep. She was in these nice chambers, and we tried to wake her up, and she never woke up. And then, so we brought everyone back to our ship, and then one by one, everybody started falling asleep, and there was some magical object, because I remember I used my power and I was able to see there was a really, really huge magical object in the room or something emitting some crazy magic. And one by one, everybody fell asleep. And then that night, I had this strange dream, and apparently Ransom had the same dream. In his dream, I was burned alive, or burned dead, and so he had to burn my body and move on, per se. And the same thing, this lady who apparently owned this camp, or like was the leader, she tried to get me to accept that Ransom was dead. They burned him, I guess, while I was not there. And they had some of his belongings, like his ring. And when I tried to leave, she wouldn't let me leave. And everybody was content to stay there. And only when I went to try to hit her did we wake up. And then she apparently was gone.
That's what we should have done. Hit everyone that was sleeping.
No, I hit the lady in my sleep. Well, in the dream. When I hit her, when I went to attack her, that's when we woke up.
I mean, maybe this is a metaphor.
No, it's not a metaphor. It really happened. We were put asleep. I mean, you guys saw it. What do you think put everybody to sleep the other night during the...
Maybe you're psychic. Maybe you predicted it in your dream.
No, we really were put to sleep. It happened. It really happened.
Maybe you really just were high, he says, looking to Kellen for approval. Yeah, maybe she just really was.
Are you just trying to get somebody on, like, are you trying to be cool by saying that? And I'm, like, upset now. You know what? I'm
it
glad.
Just sounds really
Guys, don't
man.
upset my sister, okay? Like, don't upset Kat.
None of you guys believe me, and I tried. And you know what? I vouched for you earlier on. I look at him. I'm like, I'm done. And I get up and
I was just... come on, Kellis! Guy Claypool goes running after you.
Aww.
I, kind of break in, I use my little elvish techniques, and I just kind of, break away from the crowd, and I disappear around the corner.
Okay.
No, babe.
Way to go, Guy. Thanks a lot.
It's kind of, let's admit it, she's a little bit pissy today. I think it's, kind of what happens when you're, going through withdrawal. So we should probably just give her, a lot of water and a little bit of space, and she'll get over it in no time.
Babe, you're so smart. You're right. I didn't even think of that. I was starting to believe her. Can you believe that? I was starting to believe that this is actually something that happened, but you're totally right.
I don't know. Do you think that if we tried to put ourselves in her shoes, that we'd be able to, understand what she's going through better?
Like how? You want to go to bed right now?
Ooh.
Go sleep?
Yeah. Let's try to have this, half awake dream that she's having. Maybe if we wake each other up every, 5 minutes, we'll have, a half sleepy, half awake dream where we can control things.
That sounds awesome. I'm totes down, babe.
Dee and Bash, who are sitting at the table with you guys, exchange uncomfortable looks.
What? You guys want to come do it too?
Kellen's like,
no?
Alright, fine.
I don't know, babe, if it's gonna work it sounds like she had kind of a psychedelic trip, and she does have a point. We did see an entire party's worth of people put to sleep, so somebody probably spiked something. We gotta figure out how.
Yeah, or magic cues. Let me look through my spells and see if there's anything I can use to find something.
Okay.
To help us.
Is Guy still chasing Kess, or is he back?
Oh, no, yeah, he went to chase down Kess. I think they're going to have a little chat outside.
Okay.
So while you're looking things up, Guy gets outside and, catches up with Kess. He goes, Kess, I'm so sorry. That was really uncalled for of me.
Jerk of you? Yes, it was. And I'm just, at this point, tearing up.
Man, life has gotten so complicated. Do you remember when you were a kid and like you just didn't have any duties and you could just do whatever you wanted and everything was fun and easy?
Yeah.
Sometimes I
those
wish
days.
I could go back to being that way.
Just, do you remember when that lady was like messing with your band? And remember when we believed you? Like, what if we thought you were doing something wrong too? Like, that's what it feels like right now. Like, something did happen to us. Ransom was there too. It wasn't just me.
He puts a hand on your shoulder.
Something did happen at the party. Like, people were asleep, and then there was that lady that apparently had the ring, and she turned old, and like, that doesn't just happen. That doesn't happen because you drank too much booze. I haven't done anything, and I don't know how long, but I don't even remember doing anything. Ever.
Yeah, no, I totally believe you. I totally believe you, he says with a hand on your shoulder, like trying to look seriously at you.
Just what? Wanted to be one of the cool kids?
You know, I've always felt like an outsider here. Like the two of you are like the band, and you know, Bash and I've been trying to fit in, and you know, we keep feeling like every time we try and fit in, we get kicked out. So
you're always
I was just trying to like
around. I mean, you've always been treated like family now, like just like everybody else in the group. It's
really.
always going to be me and my brother who perform. Like, nobody else performs with us, but you'll do your own performances. There's nothing wrong with that. But you're always treated like family. We traveled together.
Yeah. Look, it's just like life is complicated, you know? Like, I got my own shit going on. Maybe you could help. Maybe the way to sort out your stuff is to, like, help me sort out my stuff. And then while you're thinking about my problems, you might inadvertently answer your own problems. Do you know?
I think I have a lot of problems. I mean, my boyfriend burned my body in a dream. I mean, that's pretty.
Oh yeah, but stuff. Come on, he thought you were dead. Like, I mean, maybe in the dream that might have like represented letting you go or some stuff like that. But like, he's still with you. The fact that
he was able to believe that so easily with everything that was going
on.
Oh,
well, I mean, like Ransom's a smart dude, but he's not like he lacks some level of emotional intelligence, you know? He's
What?
Oh, come on.
I think so.
You don't?
He's very emotional. You just don't know. You just don't know him like I do.
Well, I mean, I'm sure no one knows Ransom like you do, but like, you know, he's kind of goofy and awkward sometimes. Like, maybe he. Like, look, not everyone is as strong as smart as you.
He does lack some tact when it comes to handling people.
Yeah.
But when it comes to me, he's never quite been that way. He's always been good. Wow. He's very loyal. But no, I feel like the moment people dismiss me, that's when something crazy is going to happen. I can't let this go. I can't let it go that something is going on out there. And we need to do something to stop it. We know, we've seen it. All of us have seen it. But yet, nobody seems to think it's a big deal. And I don't understand that. Like, it's like I feel like I've seen those things, like, when people make plays and those movie type things. Like, it feels like that, where I'm the one who's, like, crying wolf or something. And nobody believes me. I
believe you, Cass. And Ransom believes you. Right? And, like, if Ransom believes you, like, that's all that matters, right?
Right now, so I have nobody to defend me.
Well, if it ever happens again, like, you'll be totally vindicated, right? Because you've been calling it forever.
Yeah, but if it happens again, we may not survive it. We need to know. We need to be prepared for when it happens again. I have no idea how to fight something like that. I don't have a way to, like... I felt powerless.
Well, like... Who might know something about that?
I don't know.
What can we do to learn more?
I think we need to find out where that ring came from. I think. Wait. I think she still has it. I think Olivia still has the ring. That's the source of the problem. I think. Well, at least this one. I don't know because we don't have anything from the ship except for that dagger, and now we don't have the dagger anymore.
But like, wasn't that ship pretty far away? Like. is there any way the person from that ship could have gotten here at the same
I
time,
mean,
unless they were like following you?
I mean, we were all
Are they after
here.
you specifically, or like ransom?
No, I mean, we weren't affected the other night. So, I mean, maybe she's working with the orcs. I mean, I have no idea. I don't know if it's even the same person, but I know something is up. And I don't know how to figure it out. And that's what's bothering me. But with nobody believing me, how am I supposed to have help to figure it out?
Hey, like, I believe you now, and Ransom believes you, and I bet, like, if you got
I
Kellen...
wish my brother would believe me.
I bet
We're
if you
supposed to
got
have each other's back. And
Kellen away from Olivia, so he wasn't, like, making googly eyes all the time, you know how gross they are. Like, if they weren't making googly eyes, maybe Kellen would, like, listen to you, you know?
maybe. Do you think you could distract her for me? I would like to talk to Kellen. Maybe you can go for a walk with Kellen, and maybe we can talk, and then you can leave us be.
Or I could just go for a walk with Olivia.
Okay, whichever.
Yeah, no, that sounds great. Like, I told you, I had, like, some personal stuff to work out, and Olivia might be the right person to talk to about that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know, just, like, you know, I need, like, a woman's perspective on things, you know?
Anything I could help you with?
You seem like you're busy with your own shit right now. Like, my problems are really small compared to your, like, I was trapped in a dreamland and my fiance burned me. You know, like...
True. That's pretty
I feel a little bit weird talking to you about, you know, it's a scalability issue.
Okay, well...
All right, well, I'll go get Olivia, and, like, then you and Kellen can, like, chat or whatever, okay?
Okay. Sounds
All right,
good.
cool.
Kess's
There you
face, like, anything I can help you with? Like, ew.
All right, so I think the two of them come back inside, and Guy Claypool comes up to Olivia and goes, "Hey, Olivia."
I'm like, Olivia's like sitting on my lap.
Yeah.
We're like working together on this problem and everything. And we're like, yeah.
Yeah, it's a little... He, like, comes over next to you guys and taps Olivia's shoulder that's away from you. It's like, Olivia, hey.
Hey,
Like-
how are you?
I'm good. I was really hoping...
I like start rubbing her shoulders while he's talking to her.
Oh my
I was,
god, it feels so good, babe.
I bet it does. I could really use your opinion on something, Olivia. Like,
what?
you have a moment to chat, you know?
Okay, I'll be right back, babe. And then I get up and I give Calvin a kiss on the cheek and then I go.
I look at a guy while she kisses me on the cheek.
He looks a little... just like...
Okay, have fun, babe.
Okay. And then I like grab Guy by the shoulder. I'm like, "What's up, Guy?"
Come on, babe. I'll talk to you about it outside.
Babe!
And they step out.
All right.
Kellen goes and gets a drink, and then he decides to get two.
I walk up to Kellen at the bar and I tap him on the shoulder. We need to talk.
Yeah, sorry about earlier. I don't know, I've been kind of a mess lately.
Why?
I don't know, I guess I'm just like, I don't know, you know, running in circles with my own brain like usual, and like, I don't know. Just confused. But like, you have a real problem, I should have listened to you, I'm sorry, and like, I believe you, so...
Well, I do appreciate that.
Thanks.
I was starting to think you didn't believe me, and you know, we have to look out for each other. We only have each other. I mean, we have our significant others when they're not burning us at the stake or...
Yeah, what's up with that? Like, I don't know. I know that you guys are going to get married and everything, and like, Ransom's a cool enough guy, but like, I realize we haven't really talked. Like, you know, are you like 100% certain that he's what you want?
I mean, are you 100% certain what Olivia is what you want? I mean, you guys go through quite up and down problems.
I mean...
You're like yin and yang sometimes.
I mean, but isn't that what makes it so perfect, right? That, like, you know, she's like the same as me in some ways, but like totally the opposite in other ways. And she's like this beautiful angel of sunshine, you know. And I mean, don't you think she's perfect for me?
I mean, she's great for a human, and not saying anything bad, but like, you know, the girl is a flirt with everybody. Are you sure you're going to be able to live with that your whole life?
Well, I never really thought about it that way.
I feel like you have eyes for her, and her eyes sometimes wander, and I make this weird giggly face.
I laugh and I'm like, you definitely are really perceptive. I'm sorry we haven't like spent more time talking. I could really use your insight on a lot of stuff, but I want to be here for you, and I want to understand what it is you're so worried about, and whether that's ransom or this dream thing. Like what's going on?
I feel like we've like ever since, you know, we've all been traveling since we left home, we've encountered some crazy things. Like, we never dived into what happened with Levin years and years ago, but it came up now, and that was kind of crazy. And then like this dream stuff. But what really bothers me is that there was somebody who manipulated the dreams and used magic, and then they disappeared. And the same thing happened just the other night, and I'm scared that something crazy is coming, and I'm just worried because I don't want anything to happen to any of us. And I don't know how we fight it.
Yeah,
Like,
where do you even want to start? Like, I don't. Kellen's like finishing his second drink really quickly, waves over another one. I don't even know what I'm good for other than to just like write a song about it. I mean, we live in a dream, and oh, woe is us, we're all asleep.
Kellen, I think you need to lay off a drink right now.
But
you might try some. Wait, what's an Elvis drink? Like something like to
Nectar.
soothe us? Nectar. Can we get some nectar over here?
I like nectar. Can I mix my nectar with this ale?
No, silly. We
Fine.
need you sober to discuss these.
To do what? What am I good for?
The bartender comes over and goes, sorry, we don't carry any nectar around here. It gets so few call for it, and it's really expensive to import. Can I just get you a beer?
Yes.
Something non-alcoholic?
Like beer.
No.
I can get you some tea.
Tea, that would be perfect.
Tea
Two
for you?
tea.
Dwarven tea for you?
No, 2 teas, please.
Sure.
Thank you. And I kind of give him a look like, you better listen to me.
He comes back with some tea a little later. Continue.
Colin just kind of looks at the tea and looks at Cass and is like,
I put my hands on his shoulder and I'm like, you are not useless. You are amazing. Think of how far we've come so far. You are wonderful.
no, you're wonderful. I love you. Ugh. Sister.
I don't want anyone thinking you're anything less than wonderful. And anybody who treats you that way is on our bad side.
Yeah, our bad side.
And
Yeah.
then I let him know, and then I back up from him for a minute, and I'm like, I think I know the ring that Livia picked up has some connection with it. I think
The
that's what
ring.
we thought.
That's it. The ring. We have to get the ring.
I think so.
And then
we have spells now. I mean, we've been learning magic. I hope you've been practicing yours, but I feel like we're getting more and more powerful. So hopefully, stuff that we're learning helps us in this.
when she says, I hope you've been practicing yours, I cast dancing lights and I'm just like, that's as useless as my magic is. Just like a firecracker out of my finger. I'm like, But, okay, the ring. I can do that. I'll ask Olivia for the ring, and then she needs to help us figure out what it is.
We can
She's
take
so
it
smart.
to a caster. No, I mean, I'm not saying she's not smart, but I think we need to take it to somebody who might be a bit more experienced in magic around here to discover where it comes from. I think that might be the first step in the right direction. Hopefully, Ransom is finding something out as they go see the orcs, which I hope he's okay, actually. I'm a little scared for him.
Do you love him?
I do love him. Well, I think both of them have their weird human traits. For
But
sure.
it's so cute, right? They're so
It is
cute and
cute.
human.
It is cute. They are cute. I just hope that they learn some of our ways, and I hope they're as loyal as we are. I mean, I don't think Ransom's not loyal, except for that time, he got that potion and wanted to marry some dude, or was that fall in love with some dude? I don't know. He's falling in love with everybody, it felt like then. But
Who can answer for the heart,
I mean, I know Olivia really cares about you. And
Do you think
she's been
so?
really helping with the band. Yes. She has this unique, interesting way of introducing us everywhere, but it's kind of grown on me.
I was worried that she might like Guy Claypool better than me.
No, Guy has nothing on you. I mean,
What? Guy is so cool. Guy so deep, and he knows the he knows the answers without even knowing them, and he has this artistic way of speaking with this cute little smirk,
you know what happens when you can't do, when you can't do things, you're kind of full of a little bit of fluff, like a bunny rabbit.
Yeah, fluff.
And he's
it's all fluff.
Yeah,
It's just a bunny rabbit.
exactly.
Yeah.
You're amazing, and we have so much talent. We're getting so good at what we do.
He's good for keeping as a pet, but not there's no substance. Although it seems like there's substance. I think there's substance.
You have great substance. You shine like the sun.
The sun.
Or like a diamond.
Like a diamond.
Yeah. You're amazing. Don't let anybody ever put you down.
Okay.
You gotta have that confidence. Women love confidence.
You're right. Olivia really likes confidence.
Yes. And that's very important. Don't ever lose that confidence.
Why are we talking about me? I'm so lame. We're supposed to be talking about you, Kes. You're the best sister ever.
Well, you can tell me that anytime, of course. But yes, so I think finding the ring, and other than that, I mean, I'm still interpreting the dreams. It feels weird that, I don't know how I feel that Ransom, I mean, I questioned the dream so much. I couldn't believe he could be dead. It was just so strange. And I understand a human mind might be a little bit weaker in that situation. But it still feels weird that he was just willing to burn my body. And just, live in that tribal area forever?
Maybe humans maybe it's a sign of respect to burn a body if you're a human. I don't know. Do you know how humans do the dead thing?
No, I mean, we don't do that.
No. What do we do, Neil?
Send them off.
I think elves probably get buried and then a tree planted where their corpse is or something like that. Some sort of recycling of life.
So it'd be the opposite of what we would do because it's destroying as opposed to growing from. Yeah, so it's really disturbing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know.
I mean, and you would think he would know that, our tradition.
I mean, he's
at
only...
least if anything, he would have done the right thing.
I mean, we have to remember they've only been on this earth for a second, Yeah.
I'm trying not to let it get to me, but it's just...
I'll ask Olivia. I'll ask her for the ring, and I'll ask her about human...
Yes, we should find out more about this, because we should be prepared. I mean, if something like this happens again, and she comes back... I wish Olivia had told us earlier that body, decomposed almost, or it seemed like it aged. That was something very important to know.
What body? Oh, that body. Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I should find Olivia right now.
Yeah, Guy said he was going to talk to her about some problems that he was having, so...
What problems could he possibly have?
I don't know. I think he's feeling left out a little bit. Or not left out, but I feel like they're always trying to compare themselves to us, and that's not good because, yeah.
I don't want him to feel left out.
Well, they want to be part of our band, but I mean, it's just us. Like, it's always going to be us. I don't know.
Yeah. You and me forever, Cass. Do we have
You
a
and me
sibling
forever.
handshake? We have
Oh, what is your sibling handshake?
It's like this.
Excellent. And on that note, why don't we take our first break, and when we come back, we will do Guy Claypool's conversation with Olivia that Kellen will rudely interrupt.
Ooh. All right, see you guys in a few minutes. Bye.